without the puller, right? So what we like to do is make sure if we are going with flow, not into the grain, we're going to stay tight to color because the ball is naturally going to come to us. The flow of the offensive line in the tight end is going to make the edge short. So we got to anticipate that if it is duo and we run the sharp concept and they run duo to the field. Simple as that. The thing that has to save the day is the rover. So if the rover's 3 is located right here as a tight end, he has to push hard to the 3 because his coverage will take him to where he's supposed to be. That's it. Simple as that. In this scenario, the back is in the backfield. That is his 3 drop. He has to know where he's at. He has to get to the back hip, and I'll get that to the fundamental tape, of the ball carrier because he's protecting the cutback lane. That way, he's not over the top. The worst thing you can do as a backer when you're in this type of concept running a fire zone is that you're in the front side hip pocket. Then when he cuts back, there is no help. So you got to make sure you track the back hip. Now, with all this being said, the footwork of this is he's going to keep his 5 yards of depth, total at 5. He doesn't want to trigger or engage not until that ball declares to where it's supposed to be. That way, when he tracks the back hip and the ball carrier declares front side, he's getting there and he's tracking the back hip to get the ball carrier down. Simple as that. Any questions so far? Okay, for fire zone rules. So the coverage part, the aspect, right? We talked about the acronym match, carry, deliver, MCD. Yes.
Sorry, I have a question right here.
Oh, yes.
I was gonna ask if it was pass in the back swung with that.
He would, so he's going to push. So he's
Okay.
going to push right here to the new 3.
Would you put your Mac on appeal or is he rushing?
No,
the pass?
he's rushing the passer. Once he's engaged, he's going.
Okay.
Now, he's going to get to a good spot. Usually, we have an indicator if that back is releasing fast, right? His alignment will usually be over the tackle. Does everybody see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's going to tell him that it's most likely not going to be an inside zone track, so he can play a little bit faster to his back hip. Does that clear up your picture? Now, the one thing I will say, that tackle is child, meaning he's aligned out right by the tackle. He's either running an outside zone pass or he's flaring out, right? Usually, if that running back is located even with the quarterback, he's leaving, okay? Meaning he's going out. If he's in front of the quarterback, he's running outside zone, right? So that's what I try to tell my backers. Pre-snap awareness, I'll get to it in the fundamental do. But really good question, okay? Any questions on the bottom picture on the spread trips look? Okay, now there is a deal. If that they're a big RPO team, I'm just gonna trade the rules. Okay, meaning that I'm gonna have the Mac play the mid 3 and the rover would be the outside pressure. Just because if he runs a hitch, he can't get there, right? Simple rules of the split of number 3. So number 3 is kind of close to the hash. We'll trade it. They'll just trade responsibilities. Simple as that.
What's the call when you trade?
Just trade.
Trade?
Yeah, he's gonna learn. Right? Trade. So trade is between us only, or us backers.
So wide bunch would also be the same thing?
No, because if the
They-
bunch
they
set,
trade
if the bunch set is wide out there,
Yeah.
yes, trade it all day. You guys get me? This simple as that.